Good afternoon, and welcome to my daily Facebook Live. My name is Barry Selby. This is Messages from the Masculine to Inspire the Feminine Heart, and this is number 160. Yes, 160. I do these talks every day about love and relationships, romance, passionate relationship. Okay, I know I'm passionate champion of the divine feminine, so I just merged those together by mistake. So let me say that one again. Passionate relationship and masculine feminine polarity in the dance of relationship and romance. So today's topic is going to be ideally a little inspiring. I got it from one of my clients, and I wanted to put this out for you so you can actually get inspired by it. But let me just start by saying, hi, my name is Barry Selby. I am a best-selling author of the book 50 Ways to Love Your Lover, as well as being a passionate speaker and a relationship attraction expert helping strong, successful women find balance in love, life, and business. And as I said, I'm also a passionate champion of the divine feminine. And this is number 160. Yes, 160, an ongoing series of talks called Messages from the Masculine to Inspire the Feminine Heart. I do this every day, so you've got a lot to watch if you haven't watched them before. But today's topic is the what I call it, the debt you pay for love, the price you pay for love, something like that. I think it's the debt. Anyway, let me explain what it means. I'm trying to remember the title exactly because I could be off. And this said, it came from one of my clients. So if you're in here, I appreciate you watching. And also, if you want to put your comments in, if you want to tap the screen for hearts, send love, likes, thumbs up, questions, that sort of stuff, anything you want. Just jump in the conversation. And if you're watching this on YouTube, because this does end up on YouTube, this was originally done on Facebook Live, and some of the comments that may appear and questions that may appear, I will answer them, but you won't know who's asking. So tough luck. No, I don't mean that way. But if you have questions and you're on either platform, you're watching this, please put them below and I'll answer them if I'm live or in replay afterwards. So, what do I mean by the debt you pay for love? Or should I say the price you pay for love? I'm putting this context this way. In your past relationships, let me put it on your plate and ask you this question directly. In your past relationships and romance, what have you given up to be in a relationship? Don't answer. Just think about it for yourself and keep it private. You don't have to tell me about it. But what things, beliefs, rules, habits, occupations, hobbies, socialized things do you give up when you've been in a relationship? In my book, I talk about there's the idea about that I highly recommend you don't give up your friendships for your relationship, because there have been relationships I've been in where I went into that relationship and was so myopic in my view and so dazzled by the relationship, I gave up all my friendships basically for several months. I was like, whoa, hang on a second. And I thankfully had to rebuild some of them, some of the friendships I'd lost. So those sort of things. What is the price you've paid to be in a relationship? What have you sacrificed that you wish you hadn't sacrificed to be in a relationship? What have you done to perhaps contain yourself and fit into the square hole in that relationship? That was an analogy from somewhere else entirely. I hope it made sense. This point of view, this description, this tidbit, this idea, is something where so many people have chosen to be in relationships and were willing to give up certain things. I'm waiting, sorry, bear with me a second. I'm waiting for a little something to drop in. I'm feeling that there's a piece coming to teach, but if it doesn't come in, I'll just move on to the next piece. If you watch my Facebook Live, you know this happens to me. I tend to find myself being a channel at times. Well, either that or it's just my memory banks are slowly catching up. Either way, it sounds good to say channel. But pieces come in to share and to inspire and to share, to put out for you. So it didn't come into that way, so I'll do this way instead. If you watch my Facebook Lives, they can be very entertaining just from the point of view of what craziness goes on inside of here. What I will say as a way to stop doing it, let's go to the answer and come back to more questions in a moment. The way you can stop doing this, the way you stop giving up yourself for a relationship is, this sounds silly, to not give up things for a relationship. What I mean is, choose your partnerships, your relationships, that will be additive to who you are, that will be embracing you as all that you are and all that you do, and that will basically be added to and included within your life as it already is. rather than trying to replace the whole thing. That making sense? I hope it is. If your relationship goals are clear, that they are meant to be inclusive and additive to who you are, then you're on the winning track, as it were. You're on the right direction. If you're in a place where your relationship choices are ones where you're willing to sacrifice your personal happiness, because some people do that, maybe not you, but some people do that, to be in this relationship because you're so enamored by this partnership, and then you realize you're going to have to sacrifice your emotional freedom, your opportunity to go do things, this sort of stuff. It's like not going to work. So my I guess I'm cutting the chase fast. My reminder to you, my recommendation to you is to get clear about what you want in a relationship when you do your vision board. And I've talked about that many times before. And I do help people find the relationships they want and get the love they want. But the piece I want to add to this is be clear about what you're not going to give up for somebody else. Be really clear in your heart. What is, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to say easy to sacrifice is not the right words I'm looking for, but it's basically the idea of what is it you're really clear. It doesn't matter if you don't have it or not in a relationship. And what is it you must have in your life still when you go into a relationship? Now, these are not red flags and green flags, as I put some of those before. What I'm talking about is, what do you do in your life now when you're single that you don't mind forgetting about when you go into a relationship? And what are these things that you do, you have, and you act with when you're single that you hope or hate the idea of giving up when you go into a relationship? Those, my friends, those are things that I highly recommend you make those, and say this. There it is. Okay. Again, bear with me. This stuff comes through weird sometimes. When you create your vision of a relationship, when you get clear about what your list of qualities are and requirements and everything else, make sure that you have in there those things you already do that are honored. As in the things you do, your partner would go, that's cool, keep doing it. So, hi, good to see you here. Again, this is a Facebook Live. You're watching on YouTube. People are watching, interacting directly. So, hence I was saying hi to somebody. So this teaching point, this point I want to make very simply is this. Is that when you're creating your vision, your intention, your idea for a relationship, looking to meet somebody, and ideally you're doing that before you go out dating and go on the smartphone apps, that list I invite you to do is to include those things you do in your life now that you're not willing to give up. Sounds so simple, but then why don't you do it normally? Because many people don't. I didn't, so I'm speaking from experience. Getting clear about what you really want, getting clear about what you want in a relationship by what your partner's about is great. And ideally, you should do that. And if you're not doing that, do that. That's a homework assignment. I have a vision board process I work with my clients on that's part of that. Actually, there's 8 pieces of the puzzle I use. There's only one of them. If you want more information about that, you can reach out to me. I'm not going to promote it here. I guess I just did. Okay. The key I'm saying is add to that what your life is like that you love and you will keep doing whether you're single or in a relationship. That's the piece that you may forget. For example, in my life, and speak to it from my own perspective, my work that I'm doing in the world, my coaching and speaking is who I am. It's part of what I do. And there's no way on God's green earth that I'll give that up for anybody in a relationship. Doesn't matter how amazing she is. In fact, my vision of relationship will be that she does this with me. So, in fact, not only will I keep doing what I'm doing, but she'll be supporting me in doing it because we're doing it together. But if you've got things you do in your life that you'll be forced to give up for your partner, maybe that's the wrong partner. And that's a choice I hope you don't get faced with. If it's an either or, and what you're doing in your life is important to you, that person you may be feeling like you're in love with, maybe they shouldn't be the one you're with, just to be clear. And I watch people do that. I've had a couple who I have coached who had to go their separate ways because what she was doing to his family, because he already had kids and so did she, was going to be negative and destructive to what he had already built. And that wasn't going to work. So there's different levels of this. I'm just putting it out on the table for you to think about. And I'm just going to do this really quickly because I actually have an appointment to get to, but I want to get this broadcast out quick. Be aware of those things in your life that you will not give up. Be aware of those things in your life that you would suffer if you lost them to be in that relationship. And if you've got a few of those in your mind, please put them below in the comments. I'm going to sign off now and actually wrap this up, and then you can put comments in below. And if you need help in this area, your questions or concerns, you can message me directly over social media or go to my website. And speaking of my website, all of these Facebook Lives do end up over there once they're on YouTube, because they go from Facebook Live to my business page to YouTube, and then from YouTube they go to my website. So on YouTube you see under my channel, which is Barry Selby, and from my website, which is barryselby.com. Yes, I've made sure all my stuff is all tied to my name. Much easier to find that way. If you go to the video blog, you'll find them there. If you want help, go to the chat icon, which is Let's Chat. That's one of the navigation options on my website, and we can talk. And this, again, is number 160 in an ongoing series of daily Facebook Lives that I'm doing on messages to the masculine to inspire the feminine heart. I hope this has been helpful to you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. And I'll be back in tomorrow. If you have any questions, again, put them below. And this is intended to inspire, awaken, and uplift you. And if you didn't get that value, I'm sorry. Go back and watch from the beginning. All right, I'll see you again tomorrow. That'll be number 161. And there should be a button somewhere in this video where you can click on it to make sure you're notified next time I go live. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.